yesterday we had a meeting with Amit, the dean, and he said that you are okay. These no class now. He had decided for the class that there will be no class now. Learning objectives. After listening to me for such a long period, what you will get? First thing, you have to define what is family planning. Tanzeem al-Usra. I am learning Arabic. Its phrase, its components, Ajza. Then we will describe its importance in local. We will describe its importance, ahmiya. Then we will define the indicators that how we measure family planning, its program and its need. In the end, we will check what are the local trends. Okay? So what we have 4 learning objectives. What are these? Yes. May I point it with this? Yeah. Oh, just keep sitting and just tell me. Hurry. We have to complete the topic. What are your 4 learning objectives for today's lecture? Oh. First one, you have to define and phrase a component. Second is what is written over here. Its importance. Third, you will define the indicators. Fourth, and you will analyze what are the current trends in kingdom. You got it? If during my lecture someone sleeps, it happens usually during lectures that people sleep almost 30%. I want to keep you awake, but if you are sleeping and I ask you a question, you should know the signposting, that where I am now. We will discuss what is it, why is it important, who is in need, then we will discuss indicators, and then we will get the current situation in kingdom. You got it? Yes. This is signposting. If you miss one component, try to grasp the next one. Okay, what is family planning? You may read it. You may read it. What is it? Okay. Give me. Do you know English? I don't speak Arabic, but I am trying to. Just give me some input. What do you think about family planning? Yep. It is written over here. Something else written on the board. I can show it again, but I think we don't need it. G. Okay, a life pattern followed by family.
Put the rules and the steps of to keep the family in the correct ways.
Correct way. Okay.
Yeah,
Child, yes. Voluntarily.
Follow some way to get life.
Okay. What are the concepts behind this phenomena? We are investing hundreds of thousands in all countries. In developed countries, in developing countries, in least developed countries. We are investing hundreds of thousands just for this program. So what are the concepts between this family planning program? How it goes up? I will check again. Yeah. Okay. Do we have some duster or? Okay, fine. This is our area. And you have told me that this is something related to spacing, controlling the total number, family members. So why are we investing? Why are we investing on birth control? Why are we investing in reducing the space between two children? What advantage? All economic reasons. Okay. Okay, for social development and human trade. Anything you want to add? You are on something else? You will get these notes. Think over it. Why are we investing on family planning? We are investing because of two concepts. One is resources are limited. If a father has 4 children and 4 houses, he can divide one each. And if he has 6 or 8 children, he has to give half to each. One thing is this. Second is, I'll discuss it. First is this. Second is what? You have only this life. You have only one life. You want live here as easily as you can. These two concepts are wrong. But all our practices regarding the Tanzeemul Usra, the family planning, depends on this. So we cannot write it out PowerPoint, but you should need to learn it. Resources are never limited. Humans are themselves resources. If a family has 4 persons, 4 persons love. If he has 8, 8 persons earns. And they add to economic development and social development. Second thing, only not this life. We have a life after it. So these all programs and these all definitions and these all things are developed for this reason. But we have a problem over here in Muslim countries, in other all Muslim countries, either developed or developing, that they are in a demographic trap. Resources are limited and population is increasing and there is no way out. So they are in a trap. So we have to follow it. So when we follow this, this is the standard definition. That this is a way of thinking. This is a way of thinking for living. That we have only one life and we have limited resources. That is adopted voluntarily. You adopt it by your choice for what? For responsible decisions. That you wanna have how many children? What should be space between them? And what it will get to you the economic and social beneficence. And to promote health and welfare of family. So you have to remember 4 words. Way of thinking, voluntarily, responsible decision, and promote health and welfare of family. 4 decisions, 4 points. What are these? Way of thinking. Repeat with me. What is this? 1. Way of thinking.
Responsible.
Are you able to see it? Are you able to hear me? Then repeat 4. Decisions. Yeah. What is decisions? Voluntary. And third? Decisions. And last? For what? To promote? Okay. You have done the first learning objective. Second is its component. It is not the only spacing and sterilization. It is a welfare concept. So in this welfare concept, what we do, people do this to attain certain objectives. These are the objectives of family planning. What is the end result of family planning? You avoid unwanted pregnancies and bring about wanted pregnancies. Second, to regulate intervals between pregnancies. And third, to determine the number of children in a family. Got it? We have 3 objectives. Avoid. Second,
bring.
Okay, just saying. If you repeat a word with me 4 to 5 times, you will need not to repeat it again in your life. You will remember it. Okay, so just follow me. It's not a big issue. I think some students are shy. Is it so? No. Importance. Why it is important? It is important because Kingdom is on number 141 regarding under 5 mortality. That there is still chance of improvement. Our children with age under 5 are still dying at a rate greater than 40 countries. Almost we have 189 countries and kingdom is on 141 number. 140 are worse than kingdom, but it is still lacking behind 40 nations. So just by improving family planning practices, you will reduce the under 5 mortality. You got my point? This is one reason. Second reason is, if you increase the family planning practices, that gap between two children, and avoid unwanted pregnancies and limit the family size during the reproductive age cycle, what you will get, you will reduce the maternal mortality ratio. Do you know what is maternal mortality ratios? And do you know under 5 mortality rate? What is it? Under 5 mortality? Mortality means death. Under 5 means age less than 5. So it is among total births, what is under 5 death rate? You got it? This is under 5 mortality. And what is maternal mortality? Maternal mortality ratio, MMR. Mother's death during labor process or pregnancy process before the labor and after the labor, 40 days after the labor. And what is denominator? What comes under? Do you have studies these indicators? Yeah, MMR, maternal mortality ratio. I don't know you have studied it or not, but just try to. It is simple. Mothers died during the pregnancy phase divided by total live births. This is our maternal mortality ratio, and under 5 means under 5 deaths in the community, total live births. You got it? So it has effects on, we have 3 components. One is mother, second is fetus, which has not born yet, then infant and child. Women, fetus and infant child. Got it? We have 3 stakeholders in this whole process. So for these 3 stakeholders, it has impacts. First impact on women health. Life of a woman is usually longer than a male. Yeah? The lifespan, the life expectancy of a female is longer or more than male. What does it mean?
Longer.
Why?
Because our risk is more than them.
You are on risk more than this.
Our risk for death more than female. Like car accident.
Okay.
For male more than female.
Was
Only the world.
Only in the Huh? There is another reason. Because you have to give. That may be a reason, but usually they sustain a lot. Okay, you got it? So they live longer, but they are always at risk during the labor and pregnancy to die or to get complications. And they are usually anemic. They, we will discuss it later. But as the age increases, risks increases. After 35 years, if a woman gets pregnant, or before 20 she becomes pregnant, then the risk of dying and risk of complication increases. So by this program, the family planning and family welfare planning, you may achieve this reduction. Second thing is that when you have an unwanted pregnancy, it is not problem in Kingdom, but it is a problem in all the Western world, that they had to have abortions. For that abortions, it is a risk. It is as much bigger risk as normal labor. And in our developing countries like Pakistan and India, what happens that it is not legal, so they go for illegal abortions. And by non-skilled, unskilled doctors, by unskilled paramedics and unskilled healthcare providers. So the risk increases multiple times. You got it?
Yes.
Okay. There is risk of toxemia. Do you know what is toxemia of pregnancy? I think you would learn.
Yes,
Yeah, you will learn in obs and gynae. It's a big disease. Yeah. Eclampsia. Do you know what is eclampsia? Eclampsia is a triad of hypertension, proteinuria, and seizures. You will learn in obs and gynae. It is not little, but the risk increases. Placenta previa and anemia. Anemia means anemia. This is a Latin word. Anemia. No blood. Anemia. Yeah. The next, I have discussed this point. Then timing of birth. First and last child is a matter of importance. If it is less than 20 years, the age of mother is less than 20 years, then she is at risk. And if it is more than 35 years, it is also risk. What is the effect on fetus? You know, as age increases or age decreases, there is increased chance of congenital anomalies. If mother is not physically healthy, that she might be having folic acid deficiency, then there will be neurotube effects. Yeah, during pregnancy you may have the same problem. And child mortality. I have told that kingdom is on 141 rank. If you increase the family planning practices, you may improve it. Because 40 nations who are above, who are better in this aspect than kingdom, they have reduced it. So up to that extent we can reduce. And it is one loophole where we can put our efforts. Then child spacing increases the growth. When we have growth pattern that is better. If child are spaced 2 to 3 years, then there are increased risks of infections in larger families and neglect. How do we indicate that? What are the different indicators of family planning? Okay, I'll stop over here and we discuss what we have learned so far. We have covered our 2 major learning objectives. So what you have learned so far? Yeah, about family planning. What is it? Define family planning. Okay, good. You are reproducing. Just a group was sleeping over here. So let me ask them. I was a backbencher, so I know their dynamics. So, what is family planning? A way of thinking. Second thing, voluntarily. Third, yeah, responsible decisions. And the fourth point, and responsible decision हो गए. To what? For what? To promote health and welfare of family. Good, you got it. Kindly repeat for me. A way of thinking, voluntarily, promote health and what are the components? I have written over here 3 objectives. What we want from family planning? What we want? What are the objectives of family planning program?
Also for mental health.
I have written that objective of the family planning program is to avoid, yes, to avoid unwanted and bring about wanted pregnancy, to avoid unwanted, to bring about wanted and